Why is Perl so bad?
Perl has a lot of unusual functions that other languages lack. That makes it challenging to work with if you aren't an expert.
Perl can be used for command line apps and embedded programs. Yet it is hated.
Perl is great at text processing, as well. But a language that can do almost anything can be complex enough to be ugly.
Perl's size is daunting. And regularly coming across a lot of commands you do not know makes it hard to read.
Or, rather, using commands you don't know well leads to bad code.
I don't think that the syntax or vocabulary is reason enough for its bad reputation. After all, C and its variants have huge vocabularies and even greater usage.
Perl has third-party libraries and open-source tools. However, it is lacking in both compared to languages like Java.
Perl's syntax means you get a lot of accidental complexity when you try to write in it.
Perl's semantics are so different from any other language that people end up making mistakes.
That's reason enough to think it is bad.
Perl tends to be efficient, but the time it takes to pick out the lines of code is a massive investment.
Yet enough reason to hate it.
Perl is good for scientific computing and text processing and symbolic processing.
Perl is rather flexible. That seems contrary to its reputation as a bad programming language.
Perl is really flexible, which means there are 5 ways or more to do anything and not many more paths to get tied up in knots about.
That probably feeds into its reputation for accidental complexity.
Perl has a lot of features and functions, but many of them seem tacked on to keep up with newer languages or improved versions of classic ones.
Tacked on means it is at risk of falling apart.